Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Max with Max LTV. It's been Lorwyn Eclipsed pre-release weekend, and we managed to get our hands on a pre-release kit. I wasn't able to play because I've been working all weekend through the night shift, so it was a little tough. But if any of you got to, leave a comment below. Let me know how it went. And yeah, let's get into this and have a look and see what we got. It definitely would have been fun to play. It sounded like everybody was having a great time. This local game store was super busy, and I'm really excited about getting into this set and seeing what it looks like. So here we go. Now they have changed the promo cards. They don't have the date stamp on them anymore. We got Champions of the Shoal, and I did hear that there have been some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards in the pre-release kits. So let me know if you guys have seen any cards you weren't supposed to see yet. Apparently, like, all of the mythics and rares have been spoiled. So craziness. But anyway, I'm excited for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Happy to get my hands on some packs and let you guys have a look and see what we find today. So let's get into it. Yeah, so did you guys get to play this weekend? Any of you do well? Win any cool prizes? What do we got here? Blight Rod. So I didn't really get a chance to go through the set before. I mean, I kind of saw cards as they were being spoiled, but I'm not totally sure about everything, what everything does, all the commons and uncommons. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Look, immediately duplication in the first pack. Does that mean we're going to see turtles? I mean, this bit... What? Okay, hang on a second. That's strange. We got another duplicate right here. Will we get more in the same pack? That's very odd. A double. Oh, we got a leaf crown. Is this the special guest slot? It's pretty cool. That's a nice looking card. Yep, and then we got Eclipse Marrow. So that was just strange having those commons. Eclipsed Elf in the treatment. Thought Weft Lieutenant. A hollowed, look at that, a Shockland right now. That is fabulous right there. Look at that beautiful hollowed fountain. Lovely. This is not the double-sided super cool ones, but that's just nice to open a shock. That's really cool. Beautiful. And a foil Meander's Guide. Swamp flip card. Okay, so very weird. The two duplicates super early on. I wonder, should we lay this out kind of like we're building our pool out to see if it would have been any good? Let me see here. Let's spread these out a little bit. We got time. So there's gonna be a lot of multicolors as well. It lands down here. Make some room. What do they say? Wooburg. Do it in order. White, blue, Wooburg, black, red, green. And we got red. And we got multicolor. We got a lot of multicolor stuff. There's going to be a lot of multicolor stuff in the set, so we'll figure that out later. But if we have kind of like work with it right now, we got the Leaf Crown Visionary in green. And we got multicolor and artifacts, colorless. Cool. Okay, let's see what the next pack is. This way we can kind of go through it together, and you guys can watch what I open and figure out if we have a decent little deck here. And we can look for more weird duplication. Bone Club Berserker. Temporal Cleansing. All right. So this is looking a bit more normal. No doubles yet of the same frickin' card. A lot of green in this pack. Got a land here. So it taps for any color of the thing that you choose, of the creature that you choose. Interesting. Okay. Or you can activate an ability or cast a spell of the chosen type. That's very interesting. Okay, not too bad. And our rare is Dawnhand Dissident. It's a 1-mana creature. Sometimes those are very good. Is it like a little baby Like a little baby Deathrite Shaman. I don't know, probably not that cool. A Vibrance Mythic, what is this? So we got a rare and a mythic, Vibrance. It's one of those evoke creatures, right? One of the elementals, very, very cool. So a couple of good packs so far. Put that with our multicolors. And a Moonglove Extractor. Foil. Land, and a beautiful Kithkin token. I saw somebody talking about these saying, oh, it's so busy, it's like hard to look at, but it's super cool art. Okay. All right, so our pool went from like 0 green to all the green. Let's see what else we got here. Dream Caesar. Silvergill Peddler. I know a lot of people are excited for the Merfolk. I know some people are excited for the Tree Folk. There's a lot more Tree Folk support in this set. And of course the Elementals. Flame Chain Mauler. Heirloom Ante, the Goblins. A Marrow Sky Swimmer. Look at that art. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool art. Swat Away. Kithkeeper. Vinebred Brawler. All right, Morn Song Aria. I saw this enchantment. Looks kind of interesting, but it lets everybody tutor at the beginning of their upkeep. Very interesting card. Obviously, people are talking about Commander, like pairing it with opposition agent and stuff like that. So you can't actually. I don't know. Interesting. Love the sort of bordering on it. Very cool. I doubt I'll be playing much with it, but we'll see what kind of interest there is. Oh my God, we got. That's a double-sided one, right? That's a double-sided shock. Let's see the Blood Crypt. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Very cool. How cool. We had a Hollowed Fountain and a Blood Crypt already. That is so nice. Okay. Guiltleaf's Embrace. Look at that. Our green is just popping now. Our green and our black. And a nice little foil swamp. So we got 2 nice lands. We got one of the Evoke Elementals so far. This is great. The Leaf Crown Visionary from the bonus sheet. And I don't think there's a lot of elves in this set. I can't remember. So I don't know how good Leaf Crown Visionary would be. But, you know, a nice little pull. Feed the Flames. 5 damage target creature with an exile effect. Not bad. These are, you know, good draft cards. Good limited cards. Silvergill Peddler again. So we haven't seen another one of those weird double. That was just so strange to see the double duplication right away. A Thirst for Identity. This is the new Thirst card they were talking about. I do want to build some blue decks that use all the Thirsts, but obviously each one has a different, you know, thing that it wants you to discard. I think having all of them in your deck could be kind of fun. All right. Perfect Intimidation. Thoughtweft Charge. Let's see here. Where's my black cards? There we go. And a Sig. We got a Sig Wanderwine Wisdom. And our blue is starting to fill out too. So we might want to be able to play Sig if we were building a deck around this. And this is a flip card. Look at that. Sig Wanderbrine Shield. Very cool. This is like quite a fun scene. That's blue and white. We got the Champions of the Shoal. This would be quite a fun little set to play our pre-release with. It's a shame I wasn't able to play. But like I said, working 11 p.m. shift is a little tough to get out in the afternoon and have had enough sleep. And then especially, you can't really play in the evening. So, you know, it sucked. I haven't been able to do a pre-release in a long time. I am looking forward to being able to play one live, but Lorwyn Eclipsed is not the one. All right, so we are really building out our colors now. We're definitely going to have some options. If you see anything super cool or think, oh, that would have made a great, like, you know, you could build a deck around these cards that we've seen, let me know. Let me know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on deck building. If I had a really good setup amongst these cards. And so there's an elf. So I guess there probably are more elves in here as well. What is it? Dawn Blessed Pennant. So yeah, elf is probably a big part of the set, right? See, like I said, I didn't do a lot of research on the spoilers and stuff like that. But yeah, all right. What's our rare? Kin Binding. Kin Binding. It's an enchantment. Okay. And it makes tokens. Okay, cool. So that probably, I heard that was good in limited. So blue-white deck is probably about where we want to be. creature that enters and draws a card. Love those. Oh, a foil mountain. Very pretty. And on to our last pack. All right, guys. So, pretty cool. Definitely got our values worth out of this, like the flip Shockland and then the Hollowed Fountain as well. Very excited about that. I'm going to check out the rest of the cards later as well and see what kind of value we actually opened. But I think I would be able to build a pretty cool blue-white deck here using SIG and, you know, working around that. I mean, we got lots of cool stuff. There's another Stalactite Dagger. And we got lots of these split cards, so we could obviously splash some stuff. But this is just definitely a nice little pool. Lots going on. We got a Mythic, the Soul Immolation. This card, I saw some people talking about it. It looks kind of cool. The blight mechanic makes it interesting. Obviously, you have to have a creature out. You have to be able to target something. Just very interesting set of circumstances to like activate the card, but very cool. And another Mythic, so I think we're doing quite well there. We got a rare as well. A Tristan's Command. Tristan's Command. So all the commands make the creature, right, that they're based on, but then you have like the other modes. I think one of the big complaints was that like most of these commands are sorcery, if not all of them. I think most of them. So there you go. Kinsbale Aspirant, another full art. And that's it. That's our pool. So let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked could see anything really speaking to you through the cards on like what you would have built, or if any of these cards were in your pre-release kit that you actually built around, yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.